joining us and sharing that insight throughout our news, all the way from Melbourne. Thank you very much. Now we move on to our next news to US. The US Justice Department has said that it has released less than 1% of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein, with more than 2 million files still under review. More than 400 lawyers and over 100 FBI analysts are working to go through the records, which could reveal details about Epstein's crimes and potential associates. The release effort is part of the Epstein Files Transparency Act, but officials say protecting victim privacy is the top priority. Lawmakers and advocates continue to press for full transparency, seeking to uncover the extent of his network and any individuals who may have enabled his crimes. Now for this discussion, we welcome retired Major General Dr. Rajan Kochhar. He's a senior strategic and international affairs expert, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Major General Doctor, for joining us once again. Good to see you. Now,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now looking at this, how is this slow and partial release of Jeffrey Epstein related documents, going to be affecting the public trust in, or is already affecting the public trust in U.S. institutions and accountability of powerful individuals? As you know, they keep mentioning that they're trying to protect the victims of Jeffrey Epstein. Don't you think that they should be released, and these things should be done as much transparency as possible, so that there are no more victims of these kind of human trafficking or sex-related offenses?
You see, I entirely agree with you because transparency with regard to justice is extremely important. And it is becoming quite a thing when we are seeing the Epstein files. It created, the 1% itself has created such a big sensation. What happened when the 99% also gets underway? So I think that is a cause of concern for the US Department of Justice. They are looking at significant legal aspects, political aspects, and institutional ramifications. And that is why the extraordinary volume, it's got huge financial records, flight logs are there, communications are there, sealed depositions are there. So it's a multi sum it up that it is not exactly a bureaucratic incompetence. It is a controlled institutional paralysis, and it's a systematic stress test for the US legal institutions as of now. And full transparency, unfortunately, I would conclude by saying that full transparency will risk delegitimizing the elites and institutions alike. So possibly they want to maintain sanctity of certain institutions, which may impact national security, which may impact trust of the country in these institutions. So I think deliberately they're going slow.
Right, and building on that, this controlled institutional premises, and you rightfully highlighted that this should be prioritized. But does the fact that less than 1%, even after this Jeffrey Epstein was taken to jail, and it's been years, and still it's only 1% of over 2 million documents which has been released. Does this again suggest the systematic inefficiency or lack of political will in holding these powerful, influential individuals accountable? Is US now trying to buy time with the releases, slow releases, so that the public sentiment, curiosity, pressure fizzles out?
A very good question. You have actually hit the nail on the head, because that is what is happening there. It is not bureaucracy inefficiency in any case, because in case they want to speed up the process, they can employ you more of people, and sifting of information can take place. It can be done on a war footing also. In case the the Department of Justice decides to do that, but possibly it's not uh, 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 is receptive to this kind of sort of an action because of certain risks involved with regard to the administration, with regard to transparency, and also public outrage is also one thing which they want to avoid. So you have rightly said that they would want to delay it because always remember that the public memory is always very short. If today there is a breaking news, after 5 days that news will no longer be breaking and it will be a buried news. So a similar kind of thing is there in these files because today it's a red hot topic. Discussion is on in all political and academic circles. A lot of big names are being taken that who are involved in that, but I don't think Department of Justice would like to risk disclosure in such a manner that it can cause a turmoil within the United States. So the strategy is very, very clear, as you rightly mentioned, that they want to delay it that so that public memory also goes uh, bleak or people tend to actually forget because one incident replaces another incident. So there may be any Venezuela is there. So with Venezuela's incident, I think the Epstein files have taken a backstage. Another incident or I mean another development which takes place in the United States may actually obscure the memory of these files. So I think that is the strategy which has been followed.
Do you think there is also any chance that maybe Trump is using this to slowing down, and then during midterm elections, maybe he will speed up the process to gain more voters? Do you think there could be a chance?
Uh, as far as my understanding is that Trump would be more interested if some information about the Democrats actually come out from these files, because he would like to delay it till very close to the elections, and when certain startling information, scandalized information with regard to some of the Democrats, he must have tasked the Department of Justice accordingly. I'm sure of it, and that kind of information can be used at that point of time to help him win the elections because if you understand how Trump works and how his strategies are planned, it would not be beyond him to follow this path.
Right. With that, I would like to thank Dr. Major General Raj.